What's here tonight? Special KOF. Shout out to the homeboys at Dream Cancel. You know what I'm saying?
You know that song.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Dream Cancel podcast. It's episode 96 of Dream Cancel Live. My name is Desmond, the administrator of DreamCancel.com. On tonight's show, we're going to talk about the upcoming DLC character for King of Fighters 14 that just been announced. Everybody's excited for it. There's not that much information based off it. There's not any kind of like character models or anything like that. There's just a bunch of little drawings and stuff like that. So we're going to talk and speculate about all that very, very soon. So before we get to any of that, we're going to introduce the discussion panel for tonight. All right. Got Elkidor, and if you could, can you remind us where you're located?
Oh, I'm over here in Maryland, so like I'm one of the few East Coast cats.
Right. All right, cool. All right, welcome. All right, next we have Monster Girl-ologist NT. What's up, man?
Yo.
How you doing? Oh man, that's so enthusiastic.
Yo.
All right,
Yo.
cool. All right, thank you. Cool. And you're from Orlando, Florida, right?
Yes.
All right, cool, great. All right, before I move on to the next person, I do hear like a little bit of feedback, so if you could make sure your like sound levels in your headphones and mic is cool and not distracting. All right, next person I would like to introduce is Calvin Klein. What's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going? I'm Calvin. I'm from. I'm sorry.
Yo, say that again, man. It was kind of chopping up. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I said I'm Calvin Klein. I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina.
All right, cool.
And yeah, I like to stream a lot.
All right, North Carolina. Word. All right, cool. Good to have you, man.
Yeah.
And then next up,
thank you. Good to be here.
Next up, we have Aaron, aka Diamond Dust 132 or 132. How you doing, brother?
How's it going, everybody?
Can you remind everyone else? Can you remind everyone where you are located?
I am repping Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois.
Cool.
Hey.
Great. Good to have all y'all on the show tonight.
Glad to be here.
We're going to get into the main topic in a little bit, but before we do, we're going to get into promo plugs, tournament announcements, SNK news. All right, so first and foremost, you can get Dream Cancel t-shirts at dreamcancel.com/shop. You can visit our Discord, our Dream Cancel Discord server. We have the link on the front page of dreamcancel.com. I'm going to be fixing those pretty soon to have all the links direct people to the welcome channel that has all the rules and all of the important links for people to check out pretty soon. Because like we get a lot of new people and then they just, they go to whatever channel that they were linked into, but they have to read the rules because we do have rules in our Discord server because we have a lot of, I would say, interesting personalities and whatnot.
Do we?
Yeah, so...
yeah, somebody immediately came to mind. Immediately came to mind.
Yeah, but check out our Discord server. The link should actually be below this video screen if you're watching this on your computer. And we always put a link in the description section in the YouTube video page. So, go ahead and join us. Oh, play King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Final Edition. Calvin, you've been playing a lot of this, man. How do you like it?
Oh, yeah.
I've been checking that out, yeah.
It's so much fun. Oh, my God. That's an amazing fighter.
I might need to pick that up.
You do.
Yeah, it's a fun
I'm
game.
surprised how fun it is, honestly.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude.
Okay.
It's very simple. It's hard hitting. It's very spatial. Combos aren't very long and everything like that. What else do you think about the game, Kelvin?
Oh, yeah. Well, like, okay, well, 14 being my first KOF, the neutral clicked instantly for me. But since the game is a bit faster than 14, it's more fun for me because of that, I guess. It's just a faster version of 14 that's not combo heavy with no max mode. that's how I see 98.
What do you
It's
mean?
good. It's fun.
What do you mean by faster?
It's really fun. Faster as in the walk speed's a hell of a lot faster. I feel like hyper hops in general are just more instant. Like it forces you to make faster decisions, like a lot faster. Just you have to make decisions a lot more frequently. Mm-hmm. I think in 98 compared to 14, from my personal experience.
Okay.
Right, if that makes sense.
Okay. Next question regarding the game is: how is the net play treating you so far?
Well, I played with a couple of folks, and it's been fantastic every single time.
Wow.
Now, it's been great. Now, mind you, I haven't played someone across coasts. Like, I'm on the East Coast, so I'm not sure if that would be different. I was playing somebody in California, for example. But overall, I've been surprised because I've been hearing left and right that the netcode is trash in those games. Not with me. It's been really good. It's been damn near flawless, honestly.
Okay, that's interesting, man. That's
I've
cool.
been playing it so much.
I know, right? No,
Well, a lot of people have good experiences with the net play in 98 UM Final Edition. You just have to play with the correct people, I feel. You can't try to play someone across a Pacific Ocean and make sure that
thank you.
they're not on Wi-Fi or anything like that. But overall, I think it's it's fun. It's good. I mean, the lobbies aren't like 14 or anything like that. They're a little more bare bones. But if you can get a solid match and solid person to play with a solid connection, it could be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, totally,
All right, cool.
Totally.
All right. Let's keep going. By King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match on Steam. Calvin, do you play this
I
at
also
all?
agree. Yes, I play L2 as well.
All right,
Yes,
cool. What do you think about that one?
All right. Well, the vanilla O2 is garbage. I'm sorry. Vanilla O2 on the fight kit is.
Okay, see, I feel the same way. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I feel the exact same way. Like, I cannot play vanilla O2. I can't do it.
Disaster. Like, oh my god. But UM is incredible.
Okay.
Like, the roster's great. The game looks great. Music's better. It's good.
All right, cool. Same
that one
netcode
I'm
experience?
familiar with.
Yeah, same netcode. Same netcode. I was playing against Kenshi a lot, and I think I played Zern a couple of times as well. Once again, it's about the same as the 98 UM. It's great.
Cool.
It's great.
All right, sounds good. Let's keep things moving forward. By King of Fighters 13 on Steam. Like I said last week, it seems that there are a fair amount of people playing this again. I see Juicebox is, playing this on his stream quite a bit nowadays, and a couple other people in different places have been doing small tournaments and whatnot. So it looks like a lot of people are kind of getting back into the fold of 13.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that.
Yeah, I'm not good at this one.
All right, let's keep things going forward. Shouts to Team Chaos. Shouts to Kings of Colorado. Shouts to Orochinaji.com and the King of Data 14 app, which is frame data guides, and overall very, I would say, very well done and put together resource for King of Fighters 14. There's a stream section there that shows you who is currently streaming. They have a link to our wiki there. There are their own very short guides there too. The frame data is up there. I'm not sure if it's been, I would say, updated to the current version that has the on hit values and the recovery values, but it seems that for right now, it's at the current, I would say the current state that it's been in, but instead of it being updated, but it's still a very good resource to use. So download it for your Android phone or for your iPhone, or your tablet, and use it whenever you need to use it. It's very, very good, and you can use it when it's not connected to the internet, which is always very good. So download
Right.
the King of Data app. We put the link in the description section, so feel free to check it out. Next up, buy King of Fighters 14 on PS4. You can also
That would help.
Of course.
also buy it on
And Steam.
You can still buy it on Steam as well. Check out the King of Fighters Reddit. They have King of Fighters news, discussion, boards, and questions for players of many different kinds. There's a lot of new players that go to this Reddit too, so feel free to check it out. And they also have their own Discord for you to check out as well. Shout outs to the Game Goons. They should be playing King of Fighters 14 right now. I think Reynold is playing Hell Pockets or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if they're still streaming right now at the moment, but they've been doing a lot of King of Fighters lately. And I believe this Friday they should be doing some more King of Fighters. So stay tuned. They might do another boot camp. So stay tuned for the confirmation on that. All right. Oh, yeah, the Party Battle Mode event. This happened, I would say, what was that, last week?
It was on the 12th.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. We had a session for PS4 and Steam players to play, on their own platforms, which is very good. The PS4 side was pretty good. I mean, it started off kind of slow and not that many people really stayed on, but we had good enough matches. How was things on your side, Calvin?
Great. It was really fun. It was a lot of fun, man. I really enjoyed streaming it. It was a good time. Pretty much the same people stayed the entire time.
Right.
Only one person left.
Right. And also on the front page, we have the highlights from the PS4 side and the Steam side. So go ahead and check that out on the front page of DreamCancel.com. And we'll probably also link it. Or if you want, you can even just keep checking out the YouTube channel for Dream Cancel, where we'll put this archive of this episode on. Next event that we did this month, this happened yesterday. This was the Dream Cancel King of Fighters 14 online tournament number 5. We didn't do an online tournament in a long time, but this was for PS4 players. Hopefully, if we do another one, we need to do one for Steam. So if I can get someone to kind of help out with that, that will be very good. But the PS4 session that we had yesterday was very good. We had it was 5-6 players, but it was meant to be a very short tournament, very small tournament. We wasn't trying to get everybody and their mom, because on the 26th there will be the big tournament. Actually, this is outdated poster, but yeah, on the 26th there will be the online tournament hosted by KingsofCo, Kings of Colorado, and it is powered by Matcherino. And so far there's I think a $94 prize pot, and that's good for a tournament that an online tournament for free. Come on, you can't beat that, So
yeah.
But this tournament was okay, that's the update on. All right, cool. But this tournament was a lot of fun. First place was the Shining Shmoo in the Dream Cancel Discord server. Second was Chrome Hamura, aka Heroic Spirit, and third place was myself. We had 5-6 people, but man, that tournament was hype, man, especially towards the the end. So we have the full tournament, the full archive on YouTube. Go ahead and check it out. It's very, very fun. A lot of fun hype moments there. And join us for the next one. Shout outs to Kick Punch Block.
Woohoo!
Yep. Shout outs to the King of Fighters 14 esports program, which is now the SNK esports program, and they support all SNK fighting games, which is cool. So if you want to, beat somebody up in Kazuna Counter or something like that, feel free, and maybe SNK will support. What else we got? Oh yeah, the stamina for each of the characters in the King of Fighters 14 version 2.01. We got Chang 1200 damage. We got all the big boys with 1100. We got Rio, Clark, Geese, Nelson, and Yamazaki with 1050, and everyone else is 1,000 or at least like 950. Or we can go to 900, which is Leona, Kula, Mai, Athena, and Nakaruru. But I think this is good, just to remind people of it.
Why does Booey Mooey have 1,000? What in the world?
She eats a lot.
I'm thinking the same thing.
What in the world?
She eats a lot, man. Similar with I would say Angel. But hey, what's wrong with having the female characters have 1,000?
Yeah, you're right. Let me stop complaining before they touch Alice. Yeah, you're right.
Because that's reserved for Vice.
Right.
What's his name?
What else we got? Let's talk about who saw this. The Brooklyn Video Games King of Fighters 02 tournament. Y'all was talking about 02 saying it's trash, but there's people still playing this, man. In Brooklyn, dude.
Vanilla 02?
Yes.
Yeah, arcade.
Oh my god.
Let them have fun then.
Hey, I thought. Well, I thought it was good, man. It's KOF, so I support, even if it's not my favorite game or anything like that. I used to play quite a bit, but I support this, no doubt, man. So I think they should.
Yeah, absolutely,
of course.
So it looks like a lot of people are watching, So it looks they're playing this over 14. So what you guys to say, Elkie?
What else is there?
I just thought it was great to see a clinic put on with a melee and an Angel.
Oh yeah, that was great, dude. Man, I would show some clips, man, but hey, dude, go ahead and you can probably check it out on Sabin's or Team Spooky's YouTube channel. It should be up there by now. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. Anyone else have any thoughts on this tournament?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah, wish I would have saw it.
Okay, all right. I think next time, check it out. It's fun just to see a lot of people playing this game again. So.
Oh yeah.
And you got Chris Who commentary on it
Oh
too.
my god, that was so dope.
Chris Who commentated? Oh man.
Man, I haven't heard his voice since that one, was that 98 vid, or was they playing 98 UM or something? But it was Mr. KOF and Chris Hugh. But yeah, yeah, he has the best. Hugh. He has the best commentary. All right,
oh yeah.
All right, let's keep things going. Again, to mention the King of Fighters 14 online tournament number 4, PS4 edition, hosted and streamed by KingsofCo. Sunday, November 26th. It starts at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to put a link in the chat real quick for people to go ahead and sign up for the tournament and support the tournament. I think that's it. But yeah, go ahead and check it out. And we encourage everyone who plays King of Fighters 14 on PS4 to join this tournament. It should be fun. The last online tournament was a lot of fun. So let's continue that. They're doing this monthly too. Come on, a monthly online tournament with a prize pot for free.
For real.
You can't beat that.
That is really good.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Right, and all the slots are already full.
Yeah.
I'm on the waiting list, so I got to pray somebody get up.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know, man. With online tournaments, there's always going to be people that's going to just fall out and forfeit or not show up. Yeah, so don't feel bad if you're on the waiting list.
Cross your fingers.
Yes, indeed.
What happened to the Steam edition, though? What happened to the Steam ones?
If you want, man, talk to KingsofCo about it, man. They might do a
might
Steam
have
version
to.
next time. You know, maybe they might need some sort of help
I hope
with
so.
it. But
We need some love.
right.
Man, Steam Edition is hopping on the other side of the globe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah, but it seems like the PS4 version is still a little bit more popular on our side, you know, of the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had to actually break down and finally renew my PlayStation Plus just to get matches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just to let people know, there is floating around on Twitter. What's that? The cheap gamer deals Twitter. There's like a $40 yearly PSN subscription. So if you need it,
Yes,
go ahead and find it. All right, let's keep things going. The Las Vegas Championship. All right, last time I showed this, I didn't know it was free, and it says free entry right on the front of the poster, and it has a $1,000 pot bonus. So it's sponsored by SNK and many other great companies, and Romance is pretty much helping out with this, and it's December 2nd, and it's at what is it called? Nerd is in downtown Las Vegas. So yeah, we're gonna have to definitely keep an eye out on this tournament. If you're in the location, go ahead and check it out. Should be pretty hype, pretty good. Anyone have any interest in this tournament, either attending or viewing?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna watch.
Oh yeah, watching.
I want to go real bad.
I wish I could go as well, man.
Right.
Right.
I can't go nowhere to college, but
Yep, same here. Good old college.
Okay. All right. Let's keep things going forward. Oh, snaps! NEC Northeast Championships, man.
oh my God.
18.
Yes.
Yes, this is going down in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now for people to check it out. The Smash GG link. Who's thinking about going to this one?
I'm a lock. I am
I'm actually
definitely going.
wanting to go. I'm actually
I'm
wanting to
closer
go.
on that one, so I gotta see.
Word.
Like, Las
Elkie.
Vegas is like too far for me, but
Elkie,
Yes.
do you have any extra information about this?
You talking about that $1,000 pop bonus?
Oh yeah.
That's all that matters.
A little, that little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm really trying to go.
That figure seems to have been the call out for a bunch of names saying that they're going to be showing up at NEC.
Right.
And we'll know for sure once all the brackets come out. But yeah, it's going to be quite a bit of attention, especially for the Northeast.
Right. Okay. One thing I would like to say is that NEC has always supported King of Fighters tournaments throughout the years very, very well, especially with the pop bonuses. So, as a community, we should definitely rally behind this tournament because they've always taken care of the King of Fighters community just to the utmost.
Absolutely.
All right, let's keep going with one more tournament. Frosty Faustings.
Frosty Faustings.
January
Oh, yes.
19th and 20th. Going down.
Yes.
Where is this going down, man? It's near Chicago. Is it in Rosemont? Is it? Do you know where it is? Oh, I know a way to find out. We can go directly to the Smash GG page.
Elmhurst, Illinois. Elmhurst.
Elmhurst, yes.
Yeah.
that's right. I was confusing it with kind
Too far.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to that one. I just gotta hop on train.
Okay.
Lucky you.
Word. Cool, man. Yeah, King of Fighters 14 should be there, so
Yeah, it is.
go ahead and check it out. All right, cool. So, it seems that, before we get into the main topic, like I said before, there's been so many King of Fighters tournaments happening. I would say the past 2 weeks. So, man, there was the Battle of Destiny tournament that happened this past weekend. The way I knew about it was I was just on Twitter and I just saw the Twitch link, and it looks like they were playing somewhere in UK. I'm just judging by the players that were in top 4, and the winner of that tournament was Christina with the team of Mui Mui, Vice, and Angel. And man, yo, that Angel was going nuts. So who else saw that tournament?
Oh, that was absurd. That Angel was just tearing through people.
Yeah, man. The resets was like the resets was just like off the chain. The confirms was just like on point. And then we also saw her fight against Inferno Kong, and he plays with Antonov and King of Dinosaurs, and what's his other character? King of Dinosaurs.
I'm blanking.
Antonov.
I can't recall.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't remember his third character. yeah. But yeah, it's off the tip of my tongue. But yeah, that was an interesting tournament. That was very, very, very good tournament. And yeah, I knew of it just that exact moment it came on. So, I mean, I don't know what was up with the promotion of that tournament, but hopefully next time, it'll kind of be a little more on point. People in the chat was saying that, I just found out about this a minute ago. Why you guys aren't, promoting this? But I mean, hey, sometimes some people just have a little bit of problems with promotion and advertising and stuff. Some people are new to it, so that's how some things are. Next tournament we could talk about is the KO Columbia. Anyone check that out?
I heard of that. KO, yeah, I heard of that. KO Columbia.
Yeah, and from what I understand, ET was there. Damn.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
ET is everywhere.
I know, man. He just like teleports to places.
I won't be surprised if he did that shit.
Yeah. What were people's thoughts on that tournament?
Hey, has someone actually saw a tournament here, or wait, has it happened yet, or is it?
It happened.
Happening in the future.
Yeah, it happened. This was
it happened. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I checked a little bit of it out. It was very good, but again, if you want to watch like the replay, Gato Ray has the archive that he slapped on his channel. I forgot who originally streamed it, so that they'll probably put it on theirs officially. But yeah, Kula versus ET. Yeah, the grand finals. Yeah, that was really, really good. If you got a chance after the show, go ahead and check that out. But yeah, big ups to ET. I was watching him play some like personal sets with people, and he was playing with all these different characters, and like he was just like destroying people. So yeah, big ups to ET. Next tournament on the lists. Who checked out the Africa Game Show 2017 tournament?
Now that I was watching that one.
I didn't even hear about that one.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
I thought that last minute myself, to be honest. What were people's thoughts on that? What did you think of it, Calvin?
I really enjoyed it. There was this one kill player. Oh my god, what was his name? Was it Teacock? I think it was Teacock. He was really good.
Okay.
I think he won the entire thing. Wait, I can't remember who won the entire thing. I think it was I think it was him, Teacock. Yep. Teacock.
Okay. All right. Actually,
Yeah,
you know what?
was
Let
amazing.
me see if I can. I want to find the some clips of it, like the actual Twitch clips that they showed on that's on Twitch.
Yeah.
Maybe I can find it. Where should it be? But
I
yeah,
saw
that was
a lot of clips of his kill.
yeah. Most definitely, man. But yeah. Frenell was there too, so that was a good show.
He was.
The dude that did the commentary Oh man, yo, he looked kind of like Amish Mike. Y'all know Amish Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looked just
Yeah.
like him. Yo, wait, hold on, one second. Let me
He did. I didn't even think about that.
see if I can like load up the Chrome. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, he looked just like him, yo. Hold on.
He did.
Bear with me. Damn, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working right now. Yeah, he looked exactly like. Yeah, it looks like Chrome isn't working well right now. It's alright. But yeah, it was a good tournament. Go ahead and check that out. You can probably find it somewhere floating on YouTube at the moment.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, but yo, was there any other tournaments that happened the past 2 weeks that anyone was checking out?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, I know back at home, back in Greensboro, there was a little KOF thing going on, KOF 98 thing. And I think it's fairly known in Greensboro, surprisingly, compared to 14. So there were some things going on. I think it was this past Friday. I heard that was pretty good. Couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Right. Okay. All right. Sounds very good. Black Legend 194 said, did anyone watch the Japanese tournament? Which Japanese tournament was that?
Yeah, Japanese tournament.
Yeah, and also I wanted to see what made of. There was one tournament I shared last week, and it used the Evo stage at the background. This tournament right here. Let me flip the image for y'all. Yeah, Kensu in the chat, he said that he had information about it because he knows a little bit of Chinese and Japanese, but I'm gonna get back to him later. But yeah, I kind of want to know what happened to that tournament, if any of the I would say footage is online. But
yeah, I want to know too. I want to watch it later.
Right. Huh? Oh, Kenshi said the one with the sexy angel cosplay. All right, which one y'all talking about, man? The Button Masters tournament. Cosplay. Oh, that's from like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was from like 2 weeks ago, right?
That was a little while ago.
Yeah, that was like
10 days ago.
Okay.
November 10th.
Yeah, that definitely was. That was the day after that that podcast, our last episode, episode 95. Okay, yeah, that was actually a fun tournament to watch. Yeah, the cosplayers were pretty good. I thought freaking like Nakaru had like a really good cosplay.
Yeah, hers was good. Hers was good.
Yeah, that was really, really, really good. The gameplay was pretty good. I need to watch a little more of it, man. I wonder if is it on YouTube anywhere? I might need to like run a good search for it.
I just been watching it on Twitch. It's Button Masters JP. That's the Twitch name.
Okay.
So yeah, not that I've know of.
Right. Okay. I might need to check that out because it looked like they had 2 streams, and like one of the streams just had like people talking on it, and then there was another stream that just had gameplay. So it was a little confusing. But yeah, I would definitely recommend people to check that out. All right, any other tournaments, things that have been happening in the past 2 weeks that we probably missed?
Not that I know of.
Same.
All right, cool. All right, so yo, let's get into the main topic, which is this new, I would say, DLC character. We don't have a name for her yet. People have been kind of giving her names because of they've been lost in translation.
Lost in translation.
Yeah. So all right. So why don't we just? I'm gonna just like pick people individually to talk. Give them a question about this character. So, Elkie Dory, what did you think of this character the first time you saw anything about her? Like when you first just saw the image, what was your first thought?
I mean, she immediately reminded me of Kukri.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
I think there was a lot of that, which I don't know if they'll play off of it. Well, Kukri is supposed to be what, South Africa?
No, North.
Or North Africa?
Yeah.
So you might be able to pull something storyline wise where there's a connection, because that geographically it's not out of the question. And her powers, they almost seem like Venom.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at. Yeah.
So I mean, she's almost guaranteed to be some sort of ranged character from what I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next person I would like to gather thoughts from is NT Demont. What did you think of this character the first time you saw her?
I mean, I thought it was a really interesting design choice. The first thing I saw to me was like Zato 1 from like Guilty Gear.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you have like the whole shadowy thing. It's like the mouth thing kind of reminds me of Eddie a lot.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Cool. Next is Calvin. What was your thoughts when the first time you saw this character?
When I first saw her, I thought it was a combination of Kukri and Rose. That's what I was thinking of, Kukri and Rose. I thought she looked pretty cool, honestly. It's nice to see a character from the Middle East in KOF. That's pretty cool.
Okay. All right. Diamond Dust 132. What are your thoughts, man? I know you're kind of itching to share. So, what are your thoughts the first time you saw this image?
Well, the first time I saw that image, I had to confirm it was real before I got too excited. But after that, yeah, this is a pretty creative design. It reminds me of Eliza from Tekken when he did that whole contest. This is a pretty creative design. I like what I see. What these guys were saying about her powers is kind of like what I was thinking. Something like Venom or like maybe Zato, something like to do with shadows. Yeah, she looks pretty interesting.
Right. I would say the first time I saw her character, I was like, I don't know. She looks a little too much like a female Kukri. No, she looks like a drawing of a Kukri cosplay.
Kukri cosplay?
That's the first thing.
Like a gender fuck Kukri, yeah.
That's the first thing that I saw, that I thought when I saw this character. And then, I'm seeing all the little kind of like shadowy, kind of veiny kind of moves and this little big, what is it, like a mouth or whatever. And I thought immediately of Zato 1 as well.
Yeah.
From, Guilty Gear. So I was like, all right. I mean, I think she looks cool, but I mean, I'm not too immediately sold on her just yet. We kind of have to see her emotion. But yeah, I thought she was cool, but I was just a little confused about, was she like Kukri's sister, auntie, or something? Like, what's going on? Like, why does she look so similar to Kukri?
That's interesting. Like, I didn't really think Kukri until you guys said it, so that's kind of interesting. Now I can't not see Kukri.
Oh no.
Right. All right. So next question I want to ask you guys. Well, actually, before we even get into that, why don't we just let people kind of know what's kind of going on with her? So there was this, I would say, design contest they held. It says social media contest. I don't know what social media platform they use.
Right, exactly right.
I don't know if it was like
Facebook
or Twitter or some sort of like Saudi Arabian, Middle Eastern special kind of social media platform that we can't use. But when we saw this image on Twitter, people were translating it, and people were saying, "Hey, this might be for the next King of Fighters game," and
Right.
so after a while, after a little bit more translations, after more, I would say, tweets from like more official, I would say, accounts and companies like that one Mega Productions company and whatnot, and then the Jametsu article came out. Now it's confirmed that she's going to be in 14, which is pretty interesting. So I think that took a lot of people by surprise, because some people were kind of thinking like, hey, it looks like there's not going to be that much support for the game anymore. But it looks like SNK is collaborating with different regions. It looks like they're starting with Middle East. I hope maybe they can do someone or maybe a contest here, maybe in a different part of the world or something like that. But I think that's pretty interesting, and the person that won got the design approved. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool to give a little bit of background on it. If you want to know more information, you could just check out the Jametsu article. We linked it on the front page of DreamCancel.com. It should be some more, I would say, little pictures and whatnot. I don't know. This is the only thing we've seen so far, and we don't know when this character and her stage is coming out. There is a stage that she's going to be using, or that is on Twitter. I wonder if I can like find it right now, but it looks like a prototype. Pretty much, it's nothing too much to kind of go off of, but it looks like I mean, do y'all think like maybe she should have like some teammates? What do y'all think, like how she would kind of fit in with the game as is? Elkie, you have any thoughts on that?
I'm kind of curious, because characters kind of being put in with a team in mind is immediately kind of broke down with the first wave of DLC, where, I mean, that was kind of like a wish fulfillment wave.
Right.
But, I mean, this opens the door, because this is a good push for just even more solidifying KOF's identity as like a global game, where it features a cast from all over the world, and it's played by people all over the world, to the point where we got people like Violence coming out from like the UAE, and showing up in the US to multiple events. Stuff like that really highlights how much influence we've had in that part of the world, and I mean, it was a great way to reward it. I don't know if we'll see 3 characters from the region, but I would like to see them kind of, whatever power she has, if this is something that is kind of like a almost a like a peer power to like Orochi and all this other stuff, where it can be its own thing in parallel to it, and you can have a few characters based off of it with different variations of it. I think that would be an excellent addition.
All right, cool. Well said. Who's next? NT. Do you have any thoughts on like maybe like, do you think she may be joined by some teammates in the future with more DLC, or do you think they're just gonna have her just rocking alone? What are your thoughts on how she'll fit in the roster?
I don't really think she'll have teammates. I think she'll just be by herself. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna go through the process of giving her teammates. Just like with the regular DLC, the first wave, we don't really have teammates for them. They're just kind of just reel them up in there, just thrown in there.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Calvin, do you have any thoughts on if she's gonna have teammates or not, or do you think she's gonna be alone? Because NT brought a good point. Like the DLC characters, they're kind of just on their own too.
Yeah, pretty similar to what he just said. Like, I think she's going to be mainly on her own. I would like her to be on some kind of team because I feel like teams are part of what makes KOF KOF. Like, each character belong in some kind of team, So it would be nice to see her in a team. Definitely.
Okay. Any extra thoughts on this, Diamond Dust?
Personally, I would be surprised if she gets a team. Like, I always felt like, just like the first wave of characters, she's gonna be standalone. It would be nice though.
Right.
I guess would they feel like designing 2 more characters? I would be down for it. Would they pair her up with original characters like her, or legacy characters? That'd be interesting to see. Is she related to Kukri? Something like that.
What do you mean by legacy?
The old characters like Blue Mary. Yeah, I got that from Street Fighter.
Okay, all right, cool.
Legacy characters, old characters, yeah.
Okay, I didn't really understand the terminology for that.
Yeah, my bad.
Thanks for sharing. I did find a little image of the stage, I believe. Let me see if I can download that. But while I am getting into that, my next thought is, a lot of people are kind of talking about, okay, we got a new character with new stage. Is that it? Do y'all think maybe do y'all think there might be a balance patch? Anybody can jump in for this one, but
I think it's definitely a piece of a bigger DLC package. It's at least going to be 3, and I'd be surprised if it was only that. With the lack of any announcements as far as any other games so far this year, at this point, this is like the only major thing that's come up for us in a while.
Yeah,
nothing about a new title to be taken away thunder. So if they're putting development time in, I think it's for more than one character and more than one stage at this point. And people have been asking for a balance patch. There is still things people want kind of resolved gameplay wise.
Yeah.
And I think I don't think she's just coming alone as just a one-off. I think it's part of something greater.
All right. Any other thoughts on that? Anyone thinks that SNK is just gonna drop off this character and work on something new and leave King of Fighters 14 alone, or do y'all think, it's gonna be maybe some more stuff coming along the way? Aaron, you can go ahead.
I just think it's going to be a first stage.
Okay. You think it's just going to be that one?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
I don't know why, but it's more like it's just what I think. I think how the way I've seen DLC approach in a way, I think it's just going to be her on the stage.
What do y'all think of this stage? I have it up on the screen. I know it's not finished at all. I mean, I don't even know if it might even be like a beta or something, like an alpha of a stage. But what do y'all think of this?
It's interesting. It looks very colorful.
Very scenic.
Very interesting.
Colorful, yes, I agree with that. Very scenic. I like it. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it's just kind of like concept art, but even still, it looks pretty good.
I'm not gonna say anything until I see the real thing.
I feel you.
It already kind of matches in with the aesthetic of the other stages.
I agree with that. Yeah, it reminds me of what's that stage? It's not coming to me. Which team stage is that? Damn, I need a stage list in front of me.
I don't think know what you're talking about.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
I sound like a maniac here.
Okay.
Well,
right.
sorry.
For my end, I think it looks. I feel that they should try to drop off like a balance patch with this character and the stage. I think they'll be helpful because I know for sure they're not entirely sure of how she's going to fit in and react to the rest of the characters in the game. You know, she might have some certain moves that might even like freaking glitch up or something with other characters, you know, like stuff that we didn't even know. Like, you remember how like Kim kind of like glitched up with his was that Hungetsun, to be Hungetsun on the ground, you can like warp to the other side of him or something like that. And they had to fix that with one of the DLC characters. And I guess they may need to, I would say, work her like kind of around and fit in with the rest of the cast, because you never know, she may be broken, and she may be she may either be broken or she might be Vanessa. So
Poor Vanessa.
It's a fine line. It's a fine line.
Right. So I definitely see that you know, they might have to, you know, do something else with the rest of the characters in the game to kind of fit her in. So we'll see what really happens. But
one thing I like about when they released all 4 characters at once, and pretty much nobody else is doing that right now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they don't like season things.
DLC usually comes out 1 character at a time. So when you do, like, when you release a new character, they become kind of a lightning rod for everybody's opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like, okay, you know, this character's patch screwed things up, and then people just hate on this character now. But, you know, like, they dropped 4 characters. It took a while before people realized, you know, where they kind of fell in relation to everything else, because the attention was spread across all of them. So
I get what you're saying.
That first week or two, people thought Vanessa might have been hot. Like,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, people was showing off all the little stun combos. Like, yo, man, she might be top tier, and then guess what happened? Nope.
Yeah.
Forgot.
But if she had come out and then all that attention had gone to her, and she had gotten exposed early, that would have been like that would have been devastating. There's just, you know, you got that same effect that kind of happens for other games where a character comes out, you got the people that explore right away, and it's just like, no, they're crap, and then they're just waiting for the next character.
Yeah.
I like it better in a wave. I think it keeps characters from getting a bad reputation undeservedly.
Damn, I never thought of it like that. That's pretty good. I like that take.
Yeah. Well,
all right. Anyone has any follow-up thoughts to what Elkie just expressed?
When I say follow-up, but just about all this in general, like, I think she's a pretty cool character, but what's been more interesting to me personally was the direction that this game is going to be headed. Because for the longest time, at least in my eyes, it seemed like they're about done with this game.
Right.
Like, they're just done. No more characters, no more balance, just done. But here, they're now adding another character and another stage. So that has me wondering, are they doing this because of their financial success this year? Like, making it possible for them to do this in the first place? Like just how, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe that was part of why they're able to do this, because it really did seem like that they were done, and they were focused more on, I guess, the future of a different KOF, like maybe to reel in some more money.
Well, you know,
like
I think
a brand new KOF.
I think maybe they were planning this for a while and we just didn't know it. I don't think, like, they found out that they were making, a good profit and bringing in a lot of revenue, and it was like, okay, let's put out new characters, let's put out new DLC, let's spin this, let's use this money. I think this has been.
Let's do it.
I think they were planning on doing this for a while. I think as far as people saying that is going to be a character for a new KOF game, maybe that was either lost in translation or it wasn't just revealed. So I think this kind of has been on the burner for a little bit, and SNK has just been doing a good job with just like keeping it on the DL as much as it can.
Oh yeah.
Preparation.
Would you say you was kind of cutting up a little bit?
I'm sorry. Well, I was saying that these kind of things take preparation. It doesn't just mean like, oh, we can do this now. It kind of like builds up.
Right.
As it goes on.
Right. Okay.
Well, actually, even talking about that, going back to, do you think this is the only DLC? I felt like if they're even bothering putting her in this game, they could have just saved her for a new game. She could have just been a new character in 15. Just the fact that they're using her design in this game, like it would seem ridiculous to not put more DLC in the game. Personally speaking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, for me, I thought it was kind of crazy that we're even talking about KOF 15 in the first place.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Because 14 it just came out like what, 2 years ago? Not even, I don't think. Oh, gosh.
I mean, that seemed natural to me, just because this used to be a yearly series.
Yeah.
Right, but they stopped doing that because they had no money. So it'd be like, I don't know, I don't know. Was this like a beta then? Then why charge $60 for it? I don't know. Like, is it NeoWave? Is it NeoWave 2? I don't know.
Well,
for me personally,
I do think this game has a pretty good base. You know what I'm saying? For 15.
Yeah. Agreed. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But
and and I would still buy it if they announced it tomorrow. So.
Right. I think I don't know. I think they're gonna try to stretch this game out as long as they can while working on 15. I mean, it'll kind of 15. Suck to just drop support for it and then have people just kind of leave the game alone and then drop 15. Why not just keep the train going and then have them work on 15, and then when the game comes out, they have all these people that are already playing 14 and play 15.
Like trying to overlap their development so that they seem like it's a very gradual, you kind of lead them down this path where, all right, we're giving you stuff up until the last minute, and then the new game comes out.
Something like that. I would say
that.
Yeah, I would be fine with that.
I'd be fine with that too.
Yeah, at least let people know, yo, we're officially making this game. So just let y'all know. I mean, not to drop the game you're already playing, but just let you know, get ready, for the next game.
Get ready.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Cool. All right. So, do y'all think? We kind of alluded to this earlier. With talking about the balance patch, and that might happen. That we kind of wish will happen. Do y'all think there will be a King of Fighters 14 3.0? I mean, we already had 2.01. Y'all think it might be a 3.0 on the way?
I don't think it'll go as far as a 3.1. I mean, or anything like that. I think it may look like a 2.5 or maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, go ahead, Elkie.
I think they're at a point now where, without having to dump a boatload of development in, they could take care of a few things that would help a lot. I don't know if we were working towards something like this, but I kind of had a little wish list here of things I wanted to see.
Yeah, what you got?
Yeah, I like to hear that.
Yeah.
All right. First thing I want is I want a timeout when you're in a lobby and somebody doesn't ready up.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of games have that. One that I know specifically is Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown.
Like when you're running a tourney room and you got a line of 5 dudes waiting, and there's this one cat who went AFK.
Make a
Ruins the
make a hot
entire
pocket.
In addition to that, I'd like to see them kind of not overhaul, but at least like refresh kind of like the appearance of the menus and like the graphic design type stuff, maybe a little bit on the HUD. Just to dress it up a little bit more. Especially if there's going to be any sort of like, if they're going to be bringing significant changes as far as like new content or anything. Just, you know, not a lot of work in my eyes, but like a fresh coat of paint over things to make it look like, you know, somewhat of a new game that you're stepping back into. I want some proximity normals fixed. I'm starting to get really annoyed by standing right next to somebody and knowing that a far move is going to be coming out because this just does not work right.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
The existing cast, I want them to rebalance in the most subtle ways that they can. I
agree with that.
Something that I don't like from other titles is I don't like rebalances being treated as a way for them to kind of like overturn the apple cart and make people have to relearn things. Like, you save changes like that for a sequel. You don't.
I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
I mean, you just, you know, you tweak your hitboxes, you tweak your frame data and all that. Don't
make me relearn anybody.
Yeah. I'd like to see them kind of incentivize the ranked mode online. Maybe like little custom badges, little custom options or something. Nothing that's going to affect gameplay, but just little trinkets to get people to like step in there other than, oh, okay, well, here's a number rank. Because it's proven that people don't really care that much about that. Yeah. And at this point, can we get rid of the rank mode skip? Because it seems like half the people on there never established one. So they never skipped to anything.
Right. That was kind of a weird concept. Yeah. I don't know.
I want to see them in the main menu. I'd like to see a news feed as far as like,
oh wow, yeah,
of like offline events.
Oh wow, that sounds great.
Major streams, like anything like that. Like, people playing the game should have at least known about the World Championship.
Yeah.
Like, if nothing else, you know, this, you know, at least the stuff that the company itself is directly involved in. And then if things that kind of end up on their esports program, I think that would be excellent. Like, okay, if part of the deal with the program is that we also promote it in game.
Right.
Like, I think that would be excellent. And probably the last major thing I would say, how about 5 more trials with some harder, like advanced trials characters? 'Cause I'm pretty sure most people just didn't really have much of an issue with them original ones. And, especially, I think start with the stat, with the standard 5, and then just give an option for a few more tougher ones for people to kind of sink their teeth into, because I think people were kind of underwhelmed, not only with the ease of it, but just how few there were coming from the last game coming in.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. People will like in 13, the trial mode, it was like Mount Everest, and then like in 14, trial mode is like you just like biking up like the hill in your house. I mean, biking up the hill like in your neighborhood or something like that. So yeah, I agree.
Not even on the bike, and you're just walking up the hill.
Pretty much.
And then there's like the standard stuff that I'd asked for. It's just like, okay, new colors for everybody. Even, because last time it was two extra colors we got with the last.
Yeah, and then they took away some colors too.
Did they?
Oh they changed some because King had this awful platinum hair, and they fixed it on her green costume.
I did not.
Oh, and I'd like them to fix a couple of little model things. Yuri's nose is like a little too small and creepy, especially on her wind pose. Kim has some sort of tumor on the back of his arm when he's in the background of his windscreen. But aside from that, the models, for the first time they've done 3D models in a long time, I thought they looked pretty good. And any sort of graphical upgrade, like, I'm totally for it. Because trying to play catch up as being like the last standout, well, one of the last holdouts on sprites, and then coming in, it's like, man, I gave them a lot of slack, but I don't, if we can get Capcom to at least say, okay, we messed up, we'll go ahead and fix that model. It's just like the tiny little bit of tweaking that SNK characters could use. I think, yeah, not a big deal.
Capcom to stop being greedy first.
Well, wait a minute. You're getting a little out of hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's their money. All right. Any other thoughts on if there may be, like a wish list for 3.0? Why don't we ask Kelvin, man?
All right. Well, I guess I'm playing a lot of 98 recently, so I definitely have some things on my wish list here. For one, I realized the value of having decent walk speed in the KOF. Like 14 being my first one, I didn't really pay much attention to it, but I would like to see faster walk speed in this game. That's for sure. That's one. Another thing, I think rolls are a little bit too strong. Like, they're not bad enough to where it's just like they're just unstoppable, but they could be toned down a little bit. Like, maybe decrease the range of the backwards roll or something. Like, I do think it's way too strong. And maybe make the roll distances all the freaking same. Because Benny's roll is just why.
No, Leona's roll is fucking awful.
Yeah, Leona's roll
is horrible.
Like, I can't see a reason like why it wouldn't all be the same. I just don't see the logic in that personally. Like, just make it all go the same range, please, the same distance. That would be nice. And like Helki was saying earlier, I would like to see not just more colors but more costumes. I would not mind paying for more costumes because we only have on Hell, Kyo, Yori, Maiten-kun, the little pajama thing.
Yes.
But a lot of characters don't have anything, which is kind of unfortunate.
Right.
Like, and there's a lot of things they could do with costumes for every character. Like, there's a lot of stuff that could happen.
Yeah,
here.
because like even in the
in
the art book, there's a lot of like cool concepts they could use.
Yeah, like I'm not sure why they're not. Like, I would definitely pay money for some costumes for more characters. I would not mind doing that one bit. That would be nice. Let's see what else. And of course, the typical balance changes. Like, I don't want SNK to get in the habit of making balance changes too frequently, because I want the community to be able to adapt to the changes first and see if there are things around current issues. Like, I don't want them to get in that kind of habit. I want us to have some time to get used to the current patch first before we make any kind of drastic balance changes, But now I think we played this version a fair bit, and we can definitely see that some characters need some balance changes or something. Definitely some.
Yo, Jayhawk said in the chat, cheerleader Yuri.
Cheerleader Yuri.
I would sell for that. Yeah, they can have my money right now. I would pre-order that right now.
I want Terry's like brown jacket. I want Terry's brown jacket so bad that it had in like Garo Market Wolves.
Oh yeah, that was.
I want that so bad, so bad. Like it's inside the concept art book. It's in the book. Like, what are they doing?
Right.
But let's see. Yeah. Aside from that, I think the game is fine. Just add those things.
Yo, Black Legend in the chat said Kelvin.
Kelvin
would like a swimsuit.
You know it.
Kelvin would like a swimsuit.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I would drop every character I have for swimsuit tongue.
I would drop everything I have, honestly. $100.
Every character.
Everything I have.
Yo,
Any amount.
I got no comment on that. Yo, Diamond Dust, man. What would you like in a King of Fighters 14 possible 3.0? What's your wish list for that?
You know what? I would be fine with a balance patch. I like the term subtle balance patch. I like that. Kind of like what they did to Leona, even though she's still pretty good. Where like she was completely OP, but they toned her down and she's still viable. I would like them to do that with certain characters, and then of course, you know, they buff some of the other characters that are struggling.
Yes.
I won't say no names, but
You know they are.
but the only thing I would personally want, but I did like the suggestion about upgrading the UI and the HUD and stuff. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay. All right. I think one thing I would sort of like if they do a 3.0, I would like the option in the free match lobby to wait for the next match. Okay, we already got that. To watch and not wait, and to have training mode while you wait.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. That would be nice.
So when you're up, it'll just say, "Here comes a new challenger." Boom, just like in rate mode. There you go.
That would be great. Yeah, that would be fantastic.
That'd be sick, honestly.
That would be.
I don't know if it'll happen.
Okay, please.
I don't know if it'll happen. Maybe I'm just jinxing myself, but
I don't know. It's kind of like a simple addition. Shouldn't take that many resources.
right.
I'd be
But
down
then, like on top of that, there might have to be some sort of like what Elkie said, like a AFK counter, because you don't want people just sitting in freaking training mode forever. Well, I guess. Well, no. I guess if you're gonna commit to training mode, then yeah, you're gonna have to commit to playing a freaking match.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it should just throw you in the match, and then you just stand there and get killed.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yep.
That'd be the simplest solution.
Yeah. You'll be coming back from the bathroom and you just seeing yourself getting the short. You're like, no.
Exactly.
Word. NT.
So, yeah, I'd be down with that.
NT. Like, what would you like in possible King of Fighters 14 3.0?
Well, to be honest, I kind of would like more costumes too, and I'd like some more balances. That's really all I could ask for. To be honest, I'm a very simple person. So.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, I respect that.
Costumes, I hear you.
Right.
I want things to be more and get a little bit more aesthetics in it.
Aesthetics?
Yeah, like I said with the costumes.
Okay. All right. Cool. Very cool. All right. So, you know what? Why don't we try to wrap things up in a little bit? Does anyone have any final thoughts on this new possible character? Oh, wait. I have a question. When do y'all think this may be released? When do y'all think we'll see her and her stage be released? Because we have no idea on when like she may be, you know, even for like a trailer, we don't know anything about any dates or anything about like anything when she's coming out. What do y'all think?
I have no idea. I'm just going to February.
February. Yeah, I was thinking next year. Sometime it's got to be next
Yeah,
year.
it's definitely not going to be this year.
Right.
Not this year for sure.
No, you got a model. They got like a drawing.
I think it's almost going to be. I think it's going to be almost the anniversary of the last DLC. By the time we get, if it's more than her,
Right. If they like bundle it all together.
yeah. If it's just her, I would say maybe February. But if we're getting if we're getting more than that, I would say it's going to be just about the anniversary of the last DLC.
Okay.
Oh wow, y'all are way earlier than I was. I was thinking more like maybe June next year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I was thinking way
February.
all right.
Damn.
I was thinking June.
Dude, that's all the way next year, dude. Like, wow.
Right at that point, right? We just forgot.
Yeah, the character would pretty much grow into an old woman around that time, man. So
It's kind of crazy when you think back to the pre-launch of this game, when they had that initial trailer, and then a couple months later it was, here's 3 characters, here's 3 more, here's 3 more, here's 3 more, and you're like, whoa. You guys didn't have. Are you working on this as you're announcing them? Because this seems like really rapid development.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we don't really know what else they have in the works, man. This is just like scratching the surface.
Yeah, I personally think there's going to be more, because they could have just saved her for 15,
Right.
if that was the case.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I would also say for 3.0, I mean, I'm down with a balance patch. I agree with all y'all. Nothing too drastic. I'm tired of having to update wikis and guides. I know people are, having a freaking update issue crisis. They have to update combo videos. They got to update tutorials. Like that's the kind of the flaw I feel with the whole updates with this game, is that information gets, I would say, outdated quickly.
Outdated, yeah.
And a new player, they might confuse them. They might go on YouTube and then try to look for combos or a tutorial, and then it's all the way back from 1.0, and then they gotta ask people, oh, what version are we on? Oh, we're on 2.01. Okay, and then they gotta keep looking and looking and looking for more. So I know for content creators that can be kind of a hassle. So I wouldn't want anything too drastic.
Be like, no, we on version 2000X.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh no, I was saying, wait.
Be like, no, we on version.
Wait, I want to hear what NC said. What were you gonna say, man?
I said, no, we on version 2000X.
It's only Benimaru and Leona Mirrors every tournament.
Right. Word. What was you gonna say, Calvin?
No, I was gonna say, wait, just how major was the last update?
Pretty big.
Pretty big.
Well, I would say it had all right. The big kind of change was just I think it was 1.03 where they had to freaking nerf Nakaruru and mature, and then after that they had to nerf Leona, and then 2.01. That was pretty big. Almost all the cast had some sort of change to them. So yeah, it was definitely a drastic change, I felt.
I got you.
And they added that thing where I think the universal dash, so people can't be cheap and use Robert and do far B into 500 damage.
Oh yeah.
If they have 2 bars, and if they are anchor, so. And it helped out some characters too. So we definitely had to change up freaking combo lists and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of a pain, but hey, if they want to do a 3.0, I mean, they could do what they want.
Right.
I definitely think it should just be a subtle change. All right, so anyone have any final thoughts on again this character, and maybe any prospective updates for this game? Anyone?
Not from me.
I'm trying to speculate. How will she play? That's what I want to know. That's really all I want to know.
Wait, what was you gonna say?
I just want to know how she plays, really.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too, man.
With a Zato one look, she had a meter at the top of the screen, and she's got a little ghost that can follow around for infinite pressure.
Nah, that would be a little too, I would say,
for
copying. Yeah. No. I mean, they'll be too much like Zato one. They'll be straight up biting.
Oh.
But yeah, no, that would be funny.
Oh yeah.
Word. Kelvin, do you have any final thoughts on this character?
Not really. I'm just kind of just waiting to see what happens. Honestly, just seeing how she plays and seeing how well she fits in the game overall, and yeah, just trying to see what happens. Time will tell.
All right, cool. All right. So yo, why don't we give some shout outs and wrap things up? So Diamond Dust 132, 132. You have any shout outs?
Yeah, let me get a shout out to my training partner, Critical Hit. I wouldn't have got where I am in the game without him. Let me get a shout out to the Black Otaku, my partner in crime when it comes to streams. Let me give a shout out to my boy Lumen. Let me give a shout out to my girl Elias Key. Let me give a shout out to Dream Cancel for you guys. Once again, thank you for having me on the podcast. And yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
All right.
And no problem.
Elky Dory, shout outs.
Oh, well, the first people I got to shout out is KPB.
Yes.
So yeah, they'll be handling some streaming out there at NEC, so look for them. Also want to shout out to Xanadu KOF community, particularly Ahmed, for showing up with setups all the time and putting in an incredible amount of time figuring out frame data and hitboxes. So thanks to all of them.
All right, cool. All right, Demont, Monster Girl NT or Monster Girl-ologist NT. You have any shout outs to throw in the air?
Shout out to my friend Pringle the One. He's living a little, I feel poor right now, but he's still a good guy. I play with him sometimes, but I ain't King of KOF though. I really don't. Shout out to Terry Boogers, the guy I met on Discord about me to Dream Cancel. And that's really it.
Nice.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Calvin Klein, shout outs.
Shout outs. First, shout out to Kenshi Humura. Wow. He's the one who got me into KOF.
I did like a double click. I was like, wait, what the hell?
Damn, man.
Sorry, Kenshi.
Oh, man.
He's the one who got me into KOF. He made me buy on the spot during the stream, and I am still playing after all this time. So shout out to him. Shout out to Dream Cancel, of course.
Yes.
The first site I went to when I got the game. Yeah, and you guys are very helpful, very, very helpful in the transition to wearing this game. And yeah, that's really it. Just Dream Cancel and Kenji, everybody I've been playing, Zarin, everybody.
Cool, great, man. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I don't know. I think this is probably your first episode in here, so we'll try to get you on a little bit more.
It is.
Cool. Same with
nice.
Yes.
I'll have to be on more.
Yeah, same with NT. So yeah, thank you very much, man, for putting the camera on you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to make up that bed behind you, man.
This is not my bed. It's not my bed. It's not my bed.
No, I'm just messing with you, man. Thank you so much, man, for coming on, man. And yeah, your streams are great, dude. So yeah, thank you so much for always hosting.
Thank you, man.
And yeah, dude.
Thank you so much.
And also hosting the Steam side of the party battles. So thank you very, very much.
It was lit.
Yes, indeed. Cool.
No problem.
All right. Shout outs from my end. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to our Dream Cancel Discord server for the people that are in there right now, giving advice, giving tips, looking for matches. The matchmaking there is great. The discussions there they can go from trollish to great, I would say sometimes. They could be up in the air sometimes. Good, I would say unpredictability. So shouts to everybody in the chat. Treat others with respect as much as you can. Keep the peace. Play King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Final Edition. Calvin Klein and Kenshi Himura, they stream this game sometimes, along with 2K2UM, one of my favorite KOF games. And then there's people playing King of Fighters 13. Juicebox is playing it sometimes, so if you catch them online, feel free to play them. Shouts to Kings of Colorado. They're hosting their online tournament for PS4 players, King of Fighters 14 online tournament number 4 next week. I'm going to show the poster in a little bit. Shouts to rochanaji.com. Get the King of Data app. Good for beginners, intermediates, and advanced players. Has a lot of good resources. Shouts to Game Goons. They're going to be streaming KOF this Friday. Big ups to everyone that participated in the past party battle mode event. Shouts to the 5 and 6 people. I don't remember it was 5 or 6 people. Wait. Let me look. Let me confirm this. How many people we really had? Because we had like 8 or 9 people, and then people just kind of started dropping like flies. So we had let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we had 6 people. But yo, it was fun. I'm gonna do this a little more often, man. Even if it's just like 4, 5, 6 people. Hey, that's good gameplay, man, and it's streamed and it's it's hyped and stuff like that. It doesn't always have to be a 16-person bracket. It could be something nice and small, and then it can grow into something more. So, shouts to everyone that joined this online tournament. And if you want to host your own online tournament, yo, let us know. We'll be right behind you. We got your back. If you stream KOF 14, host an online tournament, and for your viewers and whatnot. Should be pretty good.
Definitely.
All right, let's keep going. Shouts to Kick Punch Block. Damn, I was waiting for Elkie to woohoo.
Yeah, I know.
I actually did, but I had my mic muted.
Oh, you did? Oh, damn. Oh, that's a blow up, man. All right, let's do that over, man. All right. Shouts to Kick Punch Block.
Woohoo!
All right, cool. All right, shouts to the SNK Esports support program. Keep up to date to the damage values. Remember the damage values for all the characters in King of Fighters 14. Shout outs to this mysterious character. We don't know the name. Shout outs to the people playing King of Fighters 02, keeping it real ratchet up in Brooklyn, playing 02 on the cabs. Shout out to Chris Hugh. I loved it. It was absolutely great. Hopefully they'll do another one. Shout outs to the Las Vegas.
And those were American cabs too.
Yes. That's what people were talking about. The hapsticks, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to play Melee and On Hell on those things?
Yeah, I know. What about the button layout? How was the button layout? Was it just like a ABCD rainbow kind of style?
I think it was rainbow.
Ooh, okay.
Oh boy.
Man, rainbow is the chosen layout. Everything else is just a pretender.
No. The thing is that for US, yeah, but for like other countries, it's different. So I mean, I don't know if like they, I heard that they have, people from different countries, Latin America countries in that tournament. So I mean, I don't know if that made any sort of difference, but hey, they rocked with it. So, yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, indeed. I can't wait to check out the next one. Shout outs to the people running and organizing the upcoming Las Vegas Championship. $1,000 pop bonus free tournament, December 2nd. In Las Vegas, obviously. Shout outs to Big E Gaming, Northeast Championships
Big E
18. $1,000 pop bonus so far, man.
I know, right?
Yes, indeed, man.
Yeah, that's wild that there's been 18. This is the 18th NEC. That's a hell of a run.
I know, man. What year was the first one? Do you remember?
I mean, I'm assuming it was 99.
Ooh, man.
Or no, it was 2000. Damn, it happened in 2000.
Wow.
I was 3 years old.
Wow. But yeah, I think I strongly believe and feel that, as far as the KOF community picking 2 non-Evo majors, I feel that NEC has to be one of those 2. They always have mad love for King of Fighters, always. So check out NEC 18. It's going to be in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. The dates on that, to be specific, to be extremely specific, is December 15th to 17th. If I'm wrong, may the Lord strike me down. But yeah, check it out. Frosty Faustings 10, January 19th, 20th, 2018. Yo, that sounds like some futuristic year.
I sure do.
Go ahead and
I will be there, so you got to accompany me.
yeah, it's going to be in Elmhurst, Illinois. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. King of Fighters 14 will be there. There might be some other workings going on there. We don't know just yet, but stay tuned to that. And next week, Sunday, November 26th, will be the King of Fighters 14 online tournament number 4, PS4 edition. Maybe there might be a Steam version next month. Go ahead and check that out. It should be a lot of fun if you're playing online. I was going to it's funny because, like, you know, with the all-fly tournaments, people, we got to travel. No, you don't got to travel to this. You can just stay right at home.
Yeah.
So as long as you have a decent connection, a good connection, please. Make sure you're not on Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Make sure you're not on, freaking 56K or anything like that. Yo,
No free 50 hours of AOL.
feel free
AOL.
to enter in this tournament. And if you have, any spare dollars, put it in the collection cup if you could. The prize pool right now is $94.50. That might be distributed to the maybe top 3. And they're working on a $300 goal. So let's try to get that up, man. We should definitely try to get it as high as it can be. Free money, pretty much, if you really, really think about it. You just got to be good enough to be able to earn it. But it's free money, I would say. So
for sure,
definitely check it out.
And
And that's it. I just want to give personal shout outs to my local community, everyone here in USA, places abroad that play KOF. These past 2 weeks have just been very, very eventful. So many matches to watch, even from like last month. I'm so like backlogged on so many tournaments to watch. It's gonna be quite fun to watch all this old footage from a month ago from all these really dope tournaments. But yeah, I want to thank our discussion panel for coming on. I want to thank all of you for watching live here on Twitch. The YouTube archive will be up very shortly, and if you're watching this in the future, it's up right now. So give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think about the new upcoming Saudi Arabian female character. More thoughts on the things we discussed in this episode, and that's it. We're going to actually end this episode off with the Raging Storm music video that was created by Cauliflowers.
That was really good.
Yeah. What did y'all think about that?
It was dope.
It was dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely
everything Cauliflower's touch turns to gold.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I love the parts where it will go from like the old KOF games to the new games. Like that was just so slick. And the music is
he really inspired me to edit better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like incredible editing, and the video has music. Is a cover song of Emergence performed by Casual Toast. So check it out. It's gonna be dope. Just hang in there. After I give our goodbye. So So this concludes another episode of the Dream Cancel podcast. My name is Desmond, the administrator of DreamCancel.com. And until next time, keep playing, keep learning, and have fun. Peace.
ワクしないの山一人も増やしはしない島未来の昔話僕に何の関係もない出番はこれからさ魂の自由の音鳴らす言葉